Welcome back to Canada Pension Hub, your trusted place for clear updates about Canadian retirement benefits, including CPP, OAS, and GIS. Today, we're going to look at 3 important changes that many Canadian seniors should know about. These updates can affect your monthly payments, and understanding them can help you avoid confusion when you check your bank account. This video is not about creating panic. It's about making sure you understand what is happening, why your payments may change, and what steps you should take to stay informed. Let's start with the first update. Update number 1. Your OAS payment has increased slightly. Many seniors know that old age security, commonly called OAS, can change throughout the year, but some people don't realize that these payments are reviewed regularly. OAS is adjusted based on inflation. This process is called indexing, and it is connected to the Consumer Price Index, which measures changes in the cost of everyday expenses such as food, transportation, and other household costs. For the July to September period, OAS payments have increased by 1.2%. Now, a 1.2% increase may not sound like a major change, but even a small adjustment can make a difference over time. For seniors between the ages of 65 and 74, the maximum monthly OAS payment increases from approximately $743 to around $752. That works out to about $9 more per month. For those aged 75 and older, the maximum payment moves from roughly $817 to about $827, which is approximately a $10 monthly increase. The important thing to remember is that you do not need to apply for this increase. If you already receive OAS, the adjustment happens automatically. You do not need to complete extra forms, call Service Canada, or submit any special request. However, because the payment amount changes, some seniors may notice that their July deposit is slightly different from previous months. If your payment is a little higher, this adjustment is likely the reason. Keep checking your statements and make sure you understand any changes instead of assuming there is an error. CPP and OAS payments for this period are scheduled to arrive on July 29th, so that is a date many seniors should keep in mind. Now let's move to the second update, which is especially important for people receiving GIS. Update number 2. GIS payments have been recalculated. The Guaranteed Income Supplement, also known as GIS, is designed to provide additional support to seniors with lower incomes. Unlike some benefits that stay the same, GIS amounts can change because they are reviewed every year. Every July, GIS payments are recalculated using information from your previous year's tax return. That means your 2025 income information is used to determine your GIS amount from July 2026 until June 2027. This is why some seniors may notice a change in their GIS payment this month. If your income was higher in 2025, your GIS amount could decrease. For example, if you received extra income from a pension payment, investment earnings, employment income, or a one-time RRSP withdrawal, that could affect your GIS calculation. On the other hand, if your income decreased in 2025, your GIS payment may increase. This is why some seniors see their payments change every July and wonder what happened. The adjustment is based on your reported income information, not because of a mistake with your account. The good news is that you normally do not need to apply again. As long as you file your taxes, the government uses that information to update your benefits automatically. If you have not filed your 2025 taxes yet, it is important to do so because delays in filing can create problems with benefit payments. If your July GIS amount looks different, compare it with your previous tax information. And if you're unsure why your payment changed, contacting Service Canada can help you get a clear explanation. Now let's discuss the third update. Update number 3. Understanding the OAS recovery tax. The third change is mainly important for seniors with higher incomes. The OAS recovery tax, often called the OAS clawback, affects people whose income goes above a certain level. This rule applies to OAS payments, not CPP. For the current period, The recovery tax begins when annual net income goes above approximately $93,454. Once income passes that amount, part of your OAS payment may need to be repaid. The repayment rate is 15 cents for every dollar earned above the threshold. This does not mean your entire payment disappears immediately. The reduction happens gradually as income increases. Most Canadian seniors are not affected by this rule because their income is below the required level. However, it is something to consider if you have a higher income or you are planning a major financial decision. For example, a large RRSP or RRIF withdrawal, selling an investment property, receiving significant investment income, or continuing to work with higher earnings could increase your taxable income. A financial decision made in 1 year can sometimes affect your OAS amount in a future year because the recovery tax is based on reported income. That is why planning ahead can be helpful. If you are considering a large withdrawal or another major financial move, it may be worth discussing your options with a qualified financial professional or contacting the CRA for information about how income changes can affect your benefits. Let's quickly review everything. First, OAS payments have increased by 1.2% for the July to September period. The increase happens automatically and eligible seniors do not need to apply. Second, GIS payments have been recalculated based on your 2025 income. Your payment could increase or decrease depending on changes in your income. Third, higher income seniors should understand the OAS recovery tax and how certain financial decisions may affect future payments. The most important thing is to stay informed, file your taxes on time, and check your benefit statements regularly. Government benefit programs can seem complicated, but understanding the basics can make it much easier to know what is happening with your retirement income. At Canada Pension Hub, our goal is to explain these updates in simple language so you can make informed decisions about your benefits. If this information helped you, consider subscribing for more updates about CPP, OAS, GIS, and other Canadian retirement changes. Thank you for watching, take care, and we'll see you in the next update.